Hello, my name is Tanner Russell, and I'm going to be recording all of the levels for Team Topaz today. First up is my level. It is an underground bunker and research lab, and our goal here is to find some files on the computer that the Bast left in the lab. First thing we notice is there's no handle on this door. So we need to come over here into the grassy area and use the grapnel to snap the handle into place, which is the first level mechanic, which will gain us access to the bunker. Now, first thing we notice when we get down into the bunker is it's very dark because there is no power. There's a fuse missing in the fuse box, so we come grab the fuse and put it in the fuse box, which is my second level mechanic. And we need to take the elevator up to the second floor where the lab is, but we need a lift key. So we put the table in front of the hole so we can come into the security room, where the lift key is conveniently sitting on the table. Then we take the elevator up to the second floor. We're in the lab, but the office is in the back, but it's locked. So we come to the lockers, which you have to snap open. Then we come and grab the files from the Bast's computer. Now we want to get out, but the door is rusted shut. So we mix these chemicals and stand back. Then we have escaped the bunker. After you leave the bunker, you go on to Joshua Hixon's level.
Hello, my name is Joshua Hixon, and welcome to my level. It is themed after a bunker. Your objective is to make it through said bunker. First mechanic are explosive objects, in this case barrels. Second one, as you can see, are levers. If you want, you can pick up the cash, and then you flick the lever and the door will open. Now, lighting may flicker. It's an old bunker. It can't be helped. Someone decided not to maintain it after they fled. Last practice of the red barrel. Now, not last practice of explosives, because the twist is where you take this explosive and you combine it with the interactive objects using a snapping mechanic. Here's the last practice of the lever form of the interactable object. Again, lighting can flicker. It's an old bunker. And nothing you can really do about it. Here is more cash and a set of stairs to make it to the final room, which is the mastery of the twist, where you snap an explosive into place and blow a hole in this case, the ceiling. You can collect the cash now or on your way back to the stairs you just saw. But here you will, pick up the explosive and toss it in place as such. and interact, and voila, there's a hole. Now you backtrack to said stairs. Again, the lighting can flicker. It is an old bunker. And once you've gotten down this long catwalk, there will be, as you can see, a set of stairs and a little riser. You use the riser to get up onto the ledge of the roof. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little thing of cash. If you so choose, you can grab it. Or you can just go on to the next person's level, which is Mitchell Kraus's level.
Alright guys, so for my level, what you're first going to do is walk in and pull this lever right here. That will drop down this cube, and you can grab it and throw it over to the pressure plate area. And you can do that 4 different times to grab all 4 cubes, which will be enough to press all the pressure plates. Once you place a pressure plate on all 4, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, 1 more, 4. Once you get all of them pressed, then the door will open and you can proceed to the next area. Here, you will find another lever that you need to pull. That'll drop a brick, and you can place it on the pressure plate here. What that'll do is it'll move the stairs over to the wall, so now you can actually pass over it to the next area. And here, you have to grab one of the cubes and get it up to the pressure plate at the top. And when you get it up to the pressure plate at the top, you will find that there's actually only 1 cube to press the pressure plate. And so, because of that, you need actually to press both pressure plates in order to get the door to open. So you can move the steps over to the other side by pulling that lever. It'll actually swivel the steps over to the other side. And now you can grab a cube that's up here. And once you do, you can put it down on the pressure plate and the door will open. In this area you have the parkour area, so you have to jump over the platforms. And once you get to this end, you can pull that lever, and you have to do the same thing from the other side. And once you pull that lever, you can walk on out.
Hello, my name is Daniel Rodriguez, and I'm the level designer for the warehouse/sewer section. As you make your way through here, you'll notice a lot of low lights. That is intentional to kind of give a good, nice feel, but I'll explain more about that later. First up, you have your first mechanic snapping these boxes in place to go ahead and create a path for you to go ahead and move forward and get over the forklift right there. Your main goal here is to go to the front of the warehouse entrance, and collect a schematic for the BAST. In order to do this, you'll have to go through this section of the warehouse and the next section of the warehouse, go down to the sewers, and then back up into the main entrance. Once you get over this rack that's just fallen completely over, you'll go ahead and activate the switch over here to go ahead and open the door, which is the second mechanic, activating switches to help you progress further by opening doors, switches. So as you go down, you'll see a lot of debris in these staircases, along with some very low lights. Like I said earlier, that is completely intentional. With a sewer being a sewer, it's not known for being very bright, so you at times may have to use your flashlight in order to see where you're going. But most of the time, you'll have the lights there to help kind of guide you on where you need to go. Kind of same thing with the warehouse up top, since it is decrepit, hasn't been maintained very well at all. You'll go ahead and just continue on forward here, and you'll come up against a practice section for the snapping and the doors. You'll need to go ahead and snap these 3 planks in order to go ahead and safely cross. So you just go ahead and walk across these planks here, and then you can activate the switch. That'll lower that door, and then you continue on forward. You can collect the little yellow lights are coins that you can collect if you so wish to add to your cash value. Grab this switch right here that you're going to need to snap into place in order to properly use it. Shoot the switch at the trigger right there to connect it to the door. Once it's connected to the door, you'll be able to activate it. Now that you're through the door, you'll be able to go ahead and proceed forward up the stairs. The schematic will be very obvious, as it will be glowing blue right on the desk. Once you pick it up, you're ready to go and return to the Bastion. Thank you, and now I'll let Daniel Johnson take it from here.
My name is Daniel, and this will be the beginning stage of my level. So we'll be heading into the first building, which is mainly used as the office. You interact with the door. Now this area of the room is a bit tricky, but it's pretty straightforward. Just don't forget to grab a cube, because you have to go back twice if you did so. Alright, gotta head back up. And don't forget to grab another cube before you're leaving the building. I made it a bit tricky. And that will be the second. Head onto the bridge, onto the second building. So overall, I have like 4 different mechanics. Usually the door you interact with, the terminal that you try to snap into place, the cube to go on the pressure plate, and then you'll see the last one, which will be near the end of the level. Just gotta figure out which obstacle you gotta do first before you do any of them, so you can get to the next part of the mission or quest. This one's just 2 basically on the same door, just kind of difficult to describe, I guess. Now here's the fourth mechanic. You use a key to get through this door. And that's my level. It pretty much was straightforward, and now I'll leave it to German.
Hello, my name is German Seda, and here I'm going to take a little bit of your time to explain my level. In the level I've designed, the players will be able to explore an abandoned city block. As you can see here as we're walking, we're seeing a bunch of collectibles on the ground, but our player right now is going straight for the door. We walk into this building, you're automatically going to see a light that lights up. Here we go, you use these boxes to place on this mat, opening another door. You will go upstairs to the second part of this building where you're going to have more boxes which you could use to tear down this wall. As you can see, the wall is different. You do have to hit it a few times before it actually goes down. It is not a one-hit wall. Once you reach the next room, you'll do a little bit of parkour technique, whichever you want to call it, to get across. Now, mind you, if you fall in, you will take damage from that stuff. Now, dripping down, you'll be able to go over to a register once again, which will open, as you can see here, it will open the door right next to you. You leave there, you have another wall that needs to be broken down using the same blocks. We'll go ahead and slowly break it down. Once it's down, you see your treasure chest, and that is the grand prize for this level. Opening it up, you'll see the money. Once you collect all your money, here we are. There we go. Now we'll continue up these stairs. Now these stairs will take us to the very end part of our level. We will go all the way up the stairs, which will take us to a train, taking us to the bastion. And here we have the train, which will take us to the bastion, completing our level. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great one.
Hmm?